You can do a live concert, real show, pay-per-view. Yeah, exactly. And you can do it on YouTube. Listen, there's so many ways you can do it. You can just do a show. Listen, I have a microphone here. I just take my microphone. I'm gonna do something stupid, but anyway, I can just take this microphone, plug it to Logic, have all my instrumentals, or even have a guy with a guitar, or even a band at home, right? And then I just say, okay, guys, if I receive a 1,000 euros donation, or 500 euros donation, or 300, whatever, I'll do a show. Or you can also do differently. Just say, hey guys, I'm gonna do a show. If you want to support, super chat. Or you can do exclusive content where you have a website, for example. Listen, this live show, for example, you can do it as a private link that only the people who have, for example, the email that you will give, only those people can see the content, for example. And all you have to do, people can prepay, and you collect the emails, and then you send the emails on YouTube to only those people. Or you can also have the show be on YouTube, but instead of being on your main page, you just embed this in a website where there's a payment. There's so many ways that you can do it, and there's also a lot of platforms. But what I'm saying, in my views, I like to use what exists already and where people are already, which is YouTube. And on YouTube, if you have access to memberships, then you can do live only for members. For example, when you have access to memberships on YouTube, you have for example, let me show you. For example, here, so you can see there's been 123 playbacks already of the show, how many people are watching at the same time, etc., etc. But here, on where you see the chat, you can, when you have memberships, you can change your settings so that the chat, for example, is only open to members. So let's say you are doing a show where it's a business show, and it's an episode, let's say a Club Shada, where I'm only answering questions of people, and like we are talking about like a one-on-one conversation where you want to ask me a question about your business and I answer to you, and I give like anything. You ask me something about business, music, etc., and I answer to you. You can say only the members can be in the chat, and only the members can ask questions. And let's say I do 1 hour for free, and then the next hour the chat is only open to members, and then we go deep on questions and you answer. There's so many things you can do, but the great thing here is that it is all integrated in YouTube. And when it's all integrated, it's way more simple as a creator. Because if you start having a different platform for your YouTube, for example, let's say in the case of Bruno, for example, Bruno, he has one channel, which is Mais Kizomba. He has 900,000 subscribers. He has another channel. I mean, he works with Classic. They have another channel that also have 1 million subscribers. Then he has a third channel, right? But all these members, they are subscribers on YouTube. If you do a new platform for a show, you will not get the 1 million people on the new platform. Maybe you will get 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, who knows? But all these people, they have to go create an account, put their credit card information, etc. And that's where you lose a lot of people. If you have access to everything directly on YouTube, and you just go, you say, okay, there's going to be a show by Kalema, a show by Kaysha, a show by this DJ, that person, is going to be exclusively on the YouTube channel of Mais Kizomba, and it's only going to be for members. all the fans, they will say how much for a membership, even if I just become a member for 1 month and then I unsubscribe from membership after I see the show. If it's €5 per person, then you can have, if you have, I don't know, 1,000 people who are already in your channel. If you have 1,000 people who become members, you make 5,000. And you don't have to do nothing. People don't have to subscribe. People don't have to, they're already here. And all the credit card information is already inside of YouTube. And this is where the platform becomes interesting. When you do your own platform, like the French artist Pascal Obispo is doing, when you do your own platform, you have to go back from scratch and collect all that information. But the great thing about having your own platform is that all the information is yours, the rules are yours, you can control, etc. So there's good and bad in everything. It's just like the same thing. A lot of artists ask me sometimes, should I put my music video on Bruno's channel, Mais Kizomba, which is the biggest Kizomba channel, right? Should I put it in Mais Kizomba or should I put it in my channel? And I always answer the same thing. If you want immediate access to a lot of people, it's better to put in their channel because then you have access to their customers, but you are feeding their monster. And if one day they decide that they want to remove every video from other people who whatever, or they say that now you have to pay to get in or something because they changed their business model, you fucked. And if you put on your channel that has, I don't know, 100 subscribers, maybe nobody will see it, or maybe 10 people will see it, but then you start growing your monster. And maybe you have a little monster, and then one day in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, your monster will be a big monster. And both ways work. It just depends on what is your long-term strategy. And most people will choose the easy way, which is putting on his channel. Because yeah, they have access to all these people, I understand. So, it really depends. 2021, there is money all over the internet. It's only the individual to figure how to get it. Yep.